Hello. I'm gonna kick this one off a little early before I let the whole like game audio play through. But yeah, hi, welcome. It is day 79, but it's also the start of Safari Week, a week-long event dedicated to shiny hunting and specifically the Safari Zone. So as you notice, the background's a bit different. Our goal is just the Safari Week. Our resets are reset to 0. I don't really have a goal for the Safari Zone other than just hopefully getting a shiny. So we've had a content drought in shiny hunting in God 3 for like ever now. I was gonna say like 3 months, but I don't think that's true. I don't think it's been 3 months because we got Magikarp really quickly. But like Articuno's been brutal. So I thought, what kind of a fun way to celebrate not getting Articuno than by participating in Safari Week. Obviously, we're doing this in Fire Red and Leaf Green to continue with the Shiny Hunt, the Shiny Living Dex challenge thing. I know that people usually do like Sweet Scent in order to like stand in the same place and do it, but I don't have a Sweet Scent Pokemon, and I don't even think that works in this game. I know it works in Emerald, but I don't know if it works in this. So we're going to do it the very standard way: spend money, go in, and work from it there. All right, so my goal with this is to essentially each game, we're just going to be kind of hopefully going through it and getting Pokemon. We're going to be spending like time in each area individually from one another. And I have it set up in a way to where all the resets are, or not resets, it needs to be random encounters. So actually, let me change that too. I forgot to change that. But each time it's going to progress by 4 because I don't know when I'm going to get a shiny. So let me actually change that to encounters. Actually, hold on. I think encounters are going to be too long. Yeah, encounters are going to be too long, so I need to shorten it. Hi, Niels. Char, how are you? I need to make it smaller. 48? It'll have to do. Move you down. Whoop. Forgot how weird this is. Yep. So unlike everything else that we've done, we're not going to be resetting. We're gonna literally just run away and keep looking until everyone finds something. And hopefully, if something shines, we'll be able to get it. Also, I turned off the gong noise for this. Just because it is kind of intrusive when it comes to like random encounters. So I think we're probably gonna leave that off for a bit. I'm just gonna pay attention to the encounters to see if it actually like resets fully or if it goes up. But yeah, my first Safari Week. So here's hoping that we can at least get one shiny at some point during the week. And not only get it to appear, but also to catch it. Because that's half the battle whenever it comes to this. I'm thinking what I'm going to do, if I can manage it, is to, like, each day have a different area. So that way we can at least freshen up some of the encounters every so often. Because, like, certain areas have better chances for certain things, like Chansey and stuff like that. Hi, Koki. How are you doing? I heard what recently happened. Do you know what happened as a result of, like, why that happened? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to increment. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why it's lagging. 4. Why should you quit your job? 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I am going to point out that I don't know why it is that it's lagging every so often. It's probably because I have Twitch, or it's probably because I have Twitch actually on my browser open, and that's probably eating resources. But hopefully Nothing bad will happen from this. Hi from work. Hi from home, Koki. So I heard something happened to your computer. What happened, bud? Like, I heard it just kind of like kaput. At least that's what Freshy said. Ooh, a Scyther is in this area. Oh, this is our first random encounter, like hunt, quote unquote. So it's kind of fitting that it's kind of like tied to Safari Week. Now you just fell asleep. You fell asleep on stream, Koki? Oh, before. Oh, okay. You missed your own stream. Oh. So whenever Freshy said that your computer died, he meant you died. I'm trying to get everybody back into the center of the grass. Dude, I'm telling you, having done soft resets for essentially a year and a half, it feels so weird to like encounter a Pokemon and not reset. Bro, that would have been Shiny Koki. Like back-to-back shiny surprises, and like you gave me a blimp on the first one. Or sorry, a Zeppelin on the first one. So who knows, maybe you'll give me a shiny here. Like, what would be the odds of that? You getting a second, like, freak accident like that? Be wild. Oh, also, for, because of it being, Safari Week, I'm going to do this every 50. And we're going to, do 20k for each time. Can I get a Venonat for you? I'll see what I can do, buddy. But yeah, I'm super excited, like, for this to be, like, my first set of, like, random encounter hunts. It feels really weird to actually be able to, like, roam around and hear different music. The pancakes were good? Glad to hear. Did you put syrup on it, or syrup? Syrup? Syrup, sometimes as the kids call it. Nothing. Oh, I put my hands in the position to do another reset. God, that's gonna be. I'm gonna reset at some point, and I know I'm going to. Just because it's like so baked into me. 3 executes, huh? But yeah, if you want, are you gonna do Safari Week this week? Like, if you do shiny hunt, are you gonna be hunting in the Safari? And if you happen to get a shiny, please feel free to post it in, you know, the Discord. I think it'd be really cool to see how some people get really lucky in this stuff. I want to like participate in more of these kind of like community, like fan community things, because like being a shiny hunter now, like officially, makes it a lot more interesting in my opinion. Especially since all this is being recorded. Could you imagine, like, I start getting shinies during Safari Week? That'd be cool. So, the audio for today is coming from the top right. So, that is a Fire Red game. So, if we don't hear a sparkle and there's a sparkle, it's because of that. Oh, well. A trainer has left the grass. I'm really hoping to get, like, Scyther or something. Like, something like one of those, like, rare Pokemon. I'm pretty sure... Whoops. Hey, we got a Venonat though. We got a Venonat in both green and red. That's funny. That Venonat got transferred to useless, which is not good. Venonat's a cutie? No, you are. No one can compete with your cuteness, Cookie. There we go. No, you. No, me. No, you. Yeah, what about Sal? He deserves to be called cute, too. But, like, I know that there's some Pokemon that I can hunt in the game corner. Like, well, Porygon has to be, but, like, I think Scyther and Pinsir, I think, are the two from the Safari that you can hunt in the game corner, I believe. So I know that I'll be doing, like, those hunts over there if I can. Obviously, once again, Porygon does have to be done there. I think Dratini, obviously another one that I can hunt here, but... Oh, I don't have a Pokemon with Surf. Huh. Well, actually, maybe I do. What Pokemon do I have? Alright, so Krabby. And I think Slowbro is the one for here, right? No. Who did I have for swimming on that team? Oh no, it's also Krabby, it's up here. Okay, so I do have my Surf user. Like, I don't know what I'm looking for when it comes to any of these shinies, so I really am just looking for a Sparkle and hoping for the best. A Ninetales? Ninetales isn't in the Safari, it'd burn everything down. No, don't do that, Koki. Don't drive with me. D/hear you in an hour. Well, please drive safe, Koki. Please, please, please. Bye, Koki. Be good and please drive safe. We stand for a safe Koki. I am worried that staying in one area the entire time, like for an entire stream, probably like a bad idea. So like another idea I've been kind of having is like, what if I just do it like I change to a different area at the hour or like half-hour mark or something? Because I think there's like what, 4 areas? Easily the best pancakes you've ever had. You're just tooting your own horn. You telling me that you had better pancakes that you made than IHOP? Or like Waffle House? Granted, those are waffles. Like other batter made breakfast? Yes? Alright. I'll let you toot your own horn this time. Since you did make them. You're a good cook. You did make some interesting concoctions, I will give you that. Toot. So, do we want to have any predictions on who we think the Shiny's gonna be, potentially? Like, do we think it's gonna be like a common mon, or like, think it's gonna be like Execute? I mean, I guess it's possible. Execute is one of the more common Pokemon. I have good hopes for today because, one, I was donating plasma today. Usually I donate on Saturdays, but I knew I was going to be taking Cadden, so I decided to donate this morning. I had one of the plasmapheresis technicians do my pool in TCG Pocket, and there was a shiny Gengar EX in it. So I'm hoping that like that's good fortune for, you know, this. I wouldn't do a prediction, Sal, solely because it messes with the fishing minigame. Oh, whoops, I did it again. I was just trying to spam through the stuff. Everyone break out, please. Well, I got an execute up there. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't like that it's like that, but I didn't program the game. And it has something to do with Twitch's API, so. You got a Loach, which is really close to a Barboach. It feels kind of weird doing this. Hunting in 4 games. Like, isn't like just me being in a static encounter. Ooh. 2 exclamations. Ooh, a full art Executor EX. Hana, you're giving good vibes for an execute. You got its evolution. Interesting. So two very good signs. I don't like when sometimes Pokemon take a while to show up. Man. Eevee isn't junk too. But I did have to clarify in that that's like the Mewtwo packs of TCG Pocket. Oh, pretty standard to me. Parasect is probably going to be a little hard to tell because it's like, instead of being red, it's golden. Also, forget to do another 20k for the 150 passed earlier. I think it'd be just more fun if we just stick to the same area. Though, like for the hour, I mean. Instead of doing it for like an entire day. Because I do want to at least try to hunt like a Dratini or like a Dragonair out here, which just requires the fishing rod. I think it'd be fun. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me pull up a map real quick. I was typing Safari Week again. Fire, red, leaf green. Because I need to see what areas have water I can interact with. Alright, so there is water here I can interact with. So I think every half an hour or so, I'll switch. So in about 12 or so minutes, I will, I'll switch to fishing or something. And since I have surf, I could surf for some Pokemon as well. Since I can't really fish on grass, you know what I mean? Alright, nothing. I know my luck is like terrible, but I would adore to at least get one shiny Pokemon during Safari Week. Oh, we haven't had an Ekans before? Nice get. I didn't realize we didn't have an Ekans yet. So how's Valheim going for you, Sal? Obviously, I haven't joined at all yet, but I've been trying to get achievements in GTA Online. You're loving it? Glad to hear it. I mean, you guys are more suited for the survival games than I am. I mean, look at Grounded, a game that we all kind of like played a lot of. That Wolf did a lot of like offline or like single like hunting and gathering for like a whole bunch of like resources and stuff like that. But you've also helped with that. So like it's a situation like that where it's like I enjoy the combat in these games, but I don't really enjoy the other aspects of it sometimes. You wouldn't necessarily call it a survival game? Is it not? What else would it be then? Like a survival RPG? I mean, that's how I could see it. You don't need to eat or drink. Well, okay, well, how about this, right? In Fallout, it's technically like a shooter game, yet it has survival aspects if you enable like the hardcore mode. But you wouldn't consider Fallout to be like a survival, you know what I mean? But you can make it a survival game. But I see where you're coming from. I get it. I see where you're coming from. Eating and drinking can only increase health and stamina. Well, what about mind you, it's been a while since I played it, but what about Ark? I don't recall if you have to eat or drink in that. You might have had to. It's been a long time since I played it. But also there's other games that like, what about like zombie survival? Like, would you consider zombie survival to be a thing? It's like obviously 7 days and stuff like that, but like, what about just like other zombie, just in general games? Like, I don't think, personally, I don't think that like survival games are tethered to like, if you have to eat or drink in order to survive. Because like, there's other games where you have to like eat and drink in order to like, as just like a mechanic in general. God, I gotta stop throwing the balls. As like a general mechanic, but like, that's about it. Really? Both Nidorino and Rhyhorn? Alright. Yeah, they're both placed and useful. I gotta remember to start spamming B, not A. Bam, ba, bam, ba, bam. Where it's called a survival game, but it's definitely not a normal one. I mean, I guess technically it is, but like, I think it's just the style of play more so than like the mechanics tied to it. You know what I mean? Because like, I see, this is just how I see it. I see survival games as being games that don't necessarily have like a predefined like objective that you absolutely have to follow within a certain amount of time. You know what I mean? So like, obviously, like you could use that for like, let's say Minecraft. Like technically there is not an objective, but there are credits after you beat like the Ender Dragon. So like there are goals, don't get me wrong, but they're just not like in your face about it all the time. I guess. Also, nice full art Bulbasaur. That was very nice. One of my favorite cards in TCG Pocket. But like the forest has a defined goal that's right in your face. Go find your son after the plane wreck. But it doesn't tell you how to do it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like essentially it's just also ad break. Sorry about that. I'm just essentially trying to say that, like, I think it has something to do with, like, the way that the game defines its own objectives. Like, there is an objective, yes, but, like, you're the one that defines how you get there, or how long you take to do it, or what you do, really. Valheim's goal is to kill those Forsaken. Well, there you go. Just like the Forest, find your kid. Hi, Whiskies. How are you today? Are you going to shiny hunt for Safari Week and Whiskers? I don't know, game genres are weird, because sometimes they fit the mold, but sometimes they don't, but they still fit within that same, like, category. So, like, I wouldn't necessarily say that, like, you know, I'm really right or wrong of it being a survival game, but it does, it's just weird. It looks like a survival game. In everything but, like, every mechanic that survival games have. Maybe. What might you perchance be hunting? Hi, my lord. Oh, hair, Lord Whiskers. The Knight of Floofyburn. The only knight I'm interested in is igniting. Well, you would hope Pokemon? What kind of Pokemon? Don't say a living one. Oh, oh my god, an alternative full art Gengar EX. Bruh. I think that's our first official 2-star, I think. I don't think anyone else has gotten a 2-star Pokemon yet. But hey, that also fits the theme of getting that shiny Gengar EX earlier, like, while I was donating plasma. And the Whistle's coming in with a butterfly fish. Oh, so majestic. Oh, so pretty. What, any plan, like, any... Ooh. What game you thinking, Whiskers? Obviously, I'm doing it in here for the Shiny Living Dex. If you can get a Pinsir, you'll be happy. Ooh. Honestly, I don't know what Pinsir looks like shiny, which is why I had to pay attention, because I don't know half the shiny mons here. But, what game? I know that, like, as far as I know, really isn't any of the future games. Like the way future games. Will you have 8,000 odds or like 4,000 odds? I'm just curious. I know that, like, there's a good number of people who are hunting in, like, the game that does have like 4,000 odds. But it would be, like, nice to know. I'm just insanely curious as to what the people are going to be doing. If I had a personal goal for this, it's Scyther. Because Scyther is one of my favorite Generation 1 Pokemon. I think that's what my underlying goal is. But in truth, I'm just happy getting any shiny Pokemon. Alright, we got a few more grass encounters before I go over to the water. Alright, nothing. Koki was mentioning how he wants a, he would want me to get, like, a Venonat. I wonder if Koki's going to participate in Safari Week. Should we pin a comment so people know what Safari Week is? Oh, I'm fine with any time like someone asks the question about it. I'm fine with just answering it, to be honest with you. So maybe tomorrow, but today, I mean, it's a fresh thing. So, all right, let's get everyone lined up. All right. All right, cool. These are gonna be all out of order, so I'm probably gonna have to. Yeah, they're all out of order. All right, so I need to get those 2 games and move it down 1. I don't know what the difference between like the super and the old rod is, but oh well. Like in regards to like what Pokemon can be caught. Oh, Dratini's. And Seeking. All right. Fire Red, Leaf Green, you think, was considering Ruby or Sapphire? Yeah, interesting. I mean, now would also be a decent time to hunt Emerald because, like, you won't be resetting, so you won't have the 0 frame glitch. Psyduck as well. Okay. A pretty Pidgeot. Oh, okay, and Goldeen. All right. Ooh, actually, it might be a better situation because of how these are set up. No, that's a lot of work to have to constantly keep going back and forth on that. I'll just have to wait. Another Goldeen. Yeah, the problem with fishing is that they're even more like luck-based, like to at least get a fish on it rather than just walking around in the grass. A lot of new records today. It's the Safari Week, man, I'm telling you. It brings the luck. It brings the babes too, but don't tell anyone that. You can't have everyone hunting at Safari Week. Thankfully, spamming B also works, so I don't have to spam A in order to get them off the hook. Wow, 3 Goldeens, huh? And a C. All right. But you guys are also fishing, like, a lot yourself, so. Ooh, a Dragonair. You're what, a 5% chance of appearing? I think I would have absolutely gone for that Dragonair if I could have. Ooh, red card, one of the promo cards. Dude, red card has been essentially nerfed ever since, oh, I don't remember what the... Oh, I don't remember her name. It's one of the, like, villain team's leaders. Not leader, but, like, one of their admins. 69%. Nice. Nice. Good one. I think for fishing, I'll do it at 25. For the 20Ks. Since they take some time to get set up. A branch. Hey, that could be a sword. Like, branches are the caveman's instrument of choice. All right, 20K. A Charmander. Ah, a little Char action in my fishing minigame. All right, so that's 1. Oh, whoops. 2. I also have to keep track of it in my head whenever I hit. All right. So I'm at 5. Now back down to 1. Another full art. Dear Lord, guys. A full art Venusaur EX. Okay, so I'm at 3. I need one of these to only get one. Oh, of course. Of course they both get it. I'm at 5 again. You might be stealing. You guys might be stealing my luck. You think I have luck? What do you mean? I think you're stealing your luck. I don't have Huck. What? I don't have Huck either. I don't have luck. What do you mean? You out of your gourd? All right, there we go. I'm back at. Once I run from this one, I'll be back at the 4. There we go. All right, hold on. I got something from Discord. What's pinging me now? Oh. Silly boy. All right, Whiskers. Whiskers, I get it. You like full art Venusaur EX. Hi, Freshie. I mean, I told you. Told you 10 to 15 minutes. A full art Gloom. Guys, please. The Switch is set up. What's your first game of choice, Freshie? You went right into Mario Kart World? I mean, that makes sense. Mario Kart World looks like a really fun game. Too bad I'm 1, broke, and 2, I have a hard time with Mario Kart. Love it, but I'm bad at it. I could never do online races with anyone, like just freelance, because of the fact that like I don't want to be watching people trick off cows. Jumping from the rail to the wall, back to another rail, then off of a cow. Like, you know how it is. You also went into your room and it smelled like fish. You don't have fish in your room? Why would you have fish in your room? Do you have fish and chips, maybe? Here's another 20k. No? Oh, alright. You like fish and chips? I like fish and chips. I like fish and chips actually a lot. There's a lot of people here that don't like fish and chips. There's actually a, yeah. Yeah. Like, see, here's the thing. Some people just, there's a good number of people who just don't like fish in general. That's the thing, Whiskers. I know that's sacrilegious, you know, saying that to a cat, but like, there are some people who just don't like fish. Yeah, Sal, but to be fair, Sal barely likes any food. You can't really hold it against him. The man barely eats his is. Give him a break at the very least. What he does eat, it's there. Here's an English cat. Whiskers is. Oh yeah, you're both cats. Ah. So over here in the country of America, which, oof, obviously you guys probably know that like instead of calling them chips, we call them fries. Well, what you serve as your guys' chips with fish are called they're called steak fries here. Like this very thick cut like potato. I don't know if you guys just universally call all chips, or if you have like different distinctions of chips, but that's just what we call them over here. Safari balls, yeah. So in the Safari, you have to use a different type of Pokeball. Because you don't battle the Pokemon here, you just try to catch them. God, the fishing ones are harder to come by. There's so much, the resets are so much slower for checks. Slim chips or fries? Okay, so you do have different names for them. So here's a question. Fat chips or chips? So here's a question. the thick chips. Obviously, talking to you in UK in these. Um, what would you call like? Well, I guess I can't really come up with a name. What would you call like waffle fries? Well, we have something called potato wedges as well. You just call them waffle fries? Oh, okay. All right, now we're getting somewhere. So we do have some things that are at least in common. Potato waffles. Yeah, waffle fries, potato wedges. We have some. So we have something called shoestring fries, which are even thinner versions of normal fries. What do you mean, pla? Oh, Cat's messaging me. Yeah, you forget I am old. But also, I'm not from the UK, Freshie. So some things I'm just not going to colloquially know, you know? I'm not going to know your colloquial names for, like, different things. I know some things because of whenever I dated somebody from the UK. But I don't know everything about all the slang. Or all the slang, all the different terms, like differences and stuff like that. You tell me all of UK call everything the same? Like you don't have like a different term for things in the country versus in the city? Oh yeah, how's your guys like 85-degree Fahrenheit weather? Alright, there's one. To be fair, the basements are cheat codes for any hot day. And home's meant to keep heat in and on island horrible. Yeah. The leaves are coming through your window. Then close your window, silly. Yeah, American heat is pretty bad, especially in certain areas. So like in Arizona, it's always very hot and very dry, which is its own problem. And then here where I'm at, it gets hot and it gets humid. If you don't want to, well, I guess that's your prerogative, but you're letting all the cool air from the basement escape. And you're also letting the leaves in. Arizona reminds you of the Amazon for some reason. Well, I don't know how to tell you this, but that's in a different continent. But I'm sure with your proper English education, you already knew that. Alright, nothing. Ba, 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 ba. Also, Kai got a shine on his first day, so why can't I? No Grow a Garden broke its own record yesterday. What record did Grow a Garden have? Oh, I can get Slowpokes here too. It had like 20 million players online at once. That's a... That's an exorbitant amount of players, if that is the case. It broke Fortnite's record of 15.3 million at once, with the first time being 16 million-ish. A part of me wants to believe it, but a part of me is just unsure. Then yesterday they did their biggest update and got to 20 million. That seems to be a lot of hype around a game I've never heard of. I mean, granted, just because I haven't heard of it doesn't mean it's not impressive. But like for breaking numbers like that, that's a surprise. Interesting. But still, why? It's interesting that I haven't heard any kind of like fanfare about it. Yo, can I get a Pokemon up? Thank you. Never buy followers? I wasn't going to. Why would I buy followers when I have all the followers I ever need? Oh, speaking about names for food, how about bread buns? You have bun, roll, bap, barm cake. There are about 20 more, but that's specific types of bread in certain regions. I've heard just bread cake in general. I was watching a slideshow. That sounds so stupid. Toasty, yeah. I was watching a slideshow, like looking through the photos of it, and bruh, you guys gotta let the cheese melt on your fries, please. If you're gonna have like cheese fries or cheese chips or whatever you want to call them, please let the cheese melt. I'm not sure if it's just that one specific like place, but bruh, it was bad. There were like at least 16 images of people's like just being whole slices of cheese just hanging out. What do you mean you no longer mean you want to see the shape of the cheese when it's melted? Yes, it should be like melted over the fries in like a I don't know, a non-uniform way. I don't need to see the slice of cheese I already know got added to this. You don't care about seeing the little shape, but that means it's not melted. If you can still see the outline of the shape of cheese, that means it's not melted. Like you melt it, but you only melt it to the point where you can still see the oval shape. Well, these are like square pieces of cheese. But like, no, just melt the cheese. It needs to be able to like move freely, you know what I mean? You thought I was talking about the jacket potato? Beans and cheese seem to hang up Americans a lot. Square cheese, grated is far better. The grated wasn't melted either. I'm trying to tell you, I was seeing like cheese sins. I need to send you this. I'll have to ask Kat for it because she's the one who sent it to me. Hey Spy, how are you? We're talking about cheese. Didn't realize Wallace and Cromwell was in the chat. Yeah, it's part of Safari Week, you know. We're having UK features. Also, Whiskers, I need you to tell me more about this jacket potato. Another thing that also does hang up on a lot of Americans is poutine. Like the Canadian dish. I don't know if it's actually a, like if it's like, maybe it's a British thing as well, but like, it's like a big fat potato that's been cooked. All right, so a baked potato. Uh-huh. Skin on, okay. You just split it at the top. All right, so it just sounds like you're making a baked potato. And put fillings in. Okay, a baked potato. Hey, we do the same thing here. We just call it a baked potato. Instead of a baked jacket? Oh, why I do that? Don't really think you Americans have a leg to stand on when it comes to cheese. Your square cheese looks hella nuclear. All right, that is very specifically, and I do mean this, this is very specifically Kraft singles. That I understand. Those are essentially just plastic cheese. I get that one. I truly, truly do. But also Spy, I know this is like 3-on-1 because you're all not from here. But like, bruv, you gotta let the cheese melt. No, but yeah, it's very specifically Kraft singles cheese. It's essentially just plastic cheese. I hate it. No cheese should be that bright and yellow. I agree. No, I agree. I'm a person who loves pepper jack. Like fresh pepper jack. It's so good. The cooked skin of the potato is the jacket. Once again, it's just a baked potato. That's what we call it over here. Oh, I didn't send the raffle out. Why on earth did Twitch try to give you a warning pop-up about Spy's message for the words "your square"? We do. We have that cheese too. Yeah, we do. We have Gruyere. Gruyere. I must reset again. We have all the cheeses. That's what Sal comes back for. Sausage roll or the mini pizza? Wait, what are Greg's? Now I'm just interested in all the food because like I know about your guys like I know about your guys' bland food because it gets shown here a lot. Square pizza. Hi Chip. How are you doing today? Hello, French fry, I mean. Or steak fry, I should say. So Greg's are square pizza, is that what you're trying to say, Freshie? That's the only thing I got from you saying yelling square pizza when I asked what a Greg was. Greg's is the equivalent of nothing? Well, I think it's a name, but that's beside the point. Okay, now you leave? Alright, see you, Chet. We're talking about food, so yeah, probably best not to hang out here whenever you're gonna get hungry. Look, Niels likes to throw it back. I've said before, you guys can be as unhinged as you want to be. Do not give him the information on Greg's, guys. We have to gatekeep Greg's from the Americans. If you don't think for one moment that I would just look it up. Nar, you and your Australian nose. You just woke up, you'll be here in a bit. Alright. Well, have fun waking up. Enjoy your breakfast wake up, I guess. Coffee? Do you drink coffee? There we go. Coffee does suck. Well, I don't drink it either. No hate to the people who drink coffee. It's too bitter. Just electrocute your arm. Alright, I wouldn't say that. They will probably ruin it by putting gravy or some unnecessary nuclear cheese on it. Gravy. The only thing we put gravy on is like consistently is biscuits. which is not what you guys have, because you call your biscuits, you guys' biscuits are cookies. Also, there's an ad about to happen, so I apologize. A nuclear cheesy sausage roll. That sounds odd. Amanda! Yes, I know that's what I was trying to specify, that they are two different things. But the thing is that what we call biscuits are what you call cookies. And what... No, that's not right. Yes, it is. No, I'm completely wrong about that. What we call biscuits and your biscuits are two different things. The dunes are calling you. Have fun, Niels. Biscuits don't have extra fillings. I keep hitting B by accident. Biscuits, yeah. Oh yeah, crackers are another thing. That's a fun distinction as well. About bourbons or custard creams. What time we say cookie is chocolate chip cookie? I mean, it's essentially what it is. You know, I'm gonna let you guys go on about your weird British terms for food. Why is there a food named after a person? Hey RJ, how are you? Please tell you're not the only one who loves bounty bars. I'm gonna say you are because I don't know what that is. You know what? Hold on. I just realized I have a means in which I can just showcase what it is that I'm talking about whenever I say biscuits. I guess we're gonna take a side tangent for biscuits. Biscuit. And since my Google knows I'm American, they'll send me that. Actually, hold on. In British. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, okay. So okay, yeah. So what you guys call biscuits, we call cookies or crackers. Hold on. I need to figure out what you guys actually call biscuits. I gotta find it. Yeah, in England. It says here that it's most closely related to what the British call a scone. So I guess, and we have scones too, which are different things as well. You're a bro now. There you go, Freshie, you've evolved. Give you a Yorkie any day. Yeah, scone. Or whatever you want to call it. Crackers have no flavor there for cheese. You've never had American crackers before. The only one in your fam that eats the bounty in the celebrations box. You like how I say own like John? I mean, I could say scone. Is that what you want? Let me say scone. Like that? No, I'm not calling it scones. I'm not calling them scones, I'm calling them scones. That's how you say it? Not over here. Never hear them pronounce scones. Scones? Scones, like how you say that, is how we say those like one lights that are like attached to walls that are like overhanging. I'm a Tory? I am not a Tory. Don't put that on me. Sconce? A sconce. Okay, sorry, yeah. He's only scone and bloody done it. I wonder which version of English Koki learned. Being from Austria, he probably learned British English, but I want to see if he learned Americanized English first. Freshie, why? What if people have a fear of big words? Alright, as soon as this bottom right game wants to give me a Pokemon, we'll leave the water. Thank you. Alright, cool. Alright, to the next area. Which, I don't know which area this is off the top of my head. This is probably area 2. It looks like an area 2. Alright. So there is water here as well. You made the word up, but it sounds real because you mixed it in with other words. I guess I'll probably explain why it is I didn't recognize it. Oh, right, I didn't increment. Tea and some hobnobs, good combo. Oh boy. Paris is going to be the one to trip me up as well. Paris is also golden. Like a golden Kappa that you guys can get it at random chance by giving me a, or by, not giving me, but like by doing a hype train. Jammy Dodgers? Now I feel like you guys are just starting to make things up. This is a biscuit stream now? Oh god. Hey, Kangaskhan. Listen, if you want this to be a biscuit stream, Whiskers, you should totally invite all your friends. You guys can go full English and just confuse me with all your weird, delightful, wrong names for food. How to anger an entire country in one fell swoop. That or say something that's obviously Australian and pass it off as being British. Hello, March Halo. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. We're here just being goofballs. You will refer to your previous chat. Listen here, you speak English. We come from a country called England. We are right, cope and seethe. Wow. You think you're right. Oh my god, is that why we won in the war 300 years ago? Can't even say that with like a straight face. It's so silly. You guys got super upset from us just throwing tea into a harbor. You call that a lucky escape? Is that what happened to all your other territories? I mean, you used to be the... What is it? The... Oh, what was it? What was it? What was the term? How is this not country? The empire where the sun never set or something like that? What happened to that? You needed 3 other empires to get rid of you? You've provided so many holidays for so many countries. Yep, exactly. Exactly, which is you're correct. You, England is the #1 in providing independence days for other countries. That is a certified fact. I was gonna say something about the Spanish Armada spy, but I can't remember it. What do you think of orange creams? The orange flavored version of custard cream. Well, generally speaking, orange is better flavor than custard. As somebody who enjoys a good orange flavored anything. Like our nuclear Fantas. Why are you missing the rat? Because you didn't pay tithes to the Rat King yet. Also, didn't England lose to the Romans? How many wars have you guys won? Just instigating the Twitch chat. You're hungry, give you my food. I don't have food. I don't have food. You're gonna ask someone else, Freshie. I'm sorry, mate. I don't know why I said it like that. Gotta ask someone else. It's someone else's problem today. All I have is food that British people don't like because it has flavor. Had a lot of wars, but how many have you won? Last I called, the last major war that was important was a world war, and you guys couldn't do that on your own. To be fair, that was a whole mess. That was a coalition of everyone kind of fighting. You guys should eat all your Manuka honey drops. Well, I hope you enjoy them. They're meant to be for bad throats. So a cough drop. We call it, was it lozenges or cough drops is what we call them. It's just honey? Oh, it's literally just a... Okay, it's literally just solidified honey, huh? Pretty sure we'd still probably call them cough drops or lozenges. You've had so many, it's hard to say how many you've won or lost. I mean, I'm sure there's probably records about how many you've won and or lost somewhere on the internet. Maybe with some other stuff. Yeah, I mean, fair. But essentially the main point of it is honey. It sounds nice. They have very good health properties, so you guess it's all you really need. It tastes like flowers. So it probably has flower nectar in it. But I mean, honey in general is just good for you. think it's been around for a long time. You guys spotted like, what, 20 minutes ago? Yeah, we're still a superpower. We don't need to colonize the rest of the world to become a superpower. Now it tastes bitter? Why would you want honey to taste bitter? This should always just taste sweet. I'm kidding, of course. Honey doesn't need to be sweet, but it is just naturally sweet. But why would you want bitter honey? You're a mage. I don't know. You didn't do your class. We don't know what you are, Fresher. Just only the countries that have oil, aka the important one. A priest and a titan. Wild. You mentioned the minigame. Oh yeah, that chooses it at random. Eventually they're going to add a way for you to like customize what you look like in that. And consistently have the same like character when you do runs. A black mage. A barbarian black mage, huh? Throwing axes and casting spells. Also, speaking of barbarians, weren't you guys also the ones that got beat up by barbarians? Once again, I'm only hearing L's. The Fire Week is being so cruel to me right now. Oh, whoops. Yeah, but you drink tea, they drink something else. What do they drink that allowed you guys to get beat up by them? Would they drink war crimes? Like... The barbarians were too uncouth for you, so you never lost, you just ran away because you were too scared. I think that's still taking the L. You took the L as a badge of honors from what I'm hearing. You just remember that the Manuka honey drops are from last December. To be fair, I don't think it's necessarily the honey in them. It's probably just like some of the preservatives or like maybe the added sugar to it. Assuming it's made of pure honey. The only thing you're taking is what you sent in my DMs the other day. Also L's? You sent a lot of L's over the past 2 days. I mean, you did take that Switch too. You took it home. That is also true as well. Like a couple days? Oh, hold on, let me look back a couple days. What happened a couple days ago? I don't remember. The raccoon. You took the raccoon. Yeah, you took that L. I mean, that message was from 4 days ago. I guess you could be taking that. I wouldn't want to know about that, but I guess you could be taking that. Yeah. I found it as I scrolled up. You say it's a joke? I don't know. That's the second time that you've mentioned it, Freshie. I don't know at this point. Hi, Koki. How is driving home? You said you'd see us in like an hour, so I'm guessing you got home safely. So, Koki, here's a fun question for you. What type of English did you learn? Did you learn Americanized English or like British English? Let's see here. Oh, whoops. How did all of them do that way? Can't we all just get along? Call back in 3 to 5 hours. This line is currently busy with being absolutely brutal. I did it again. You're driving now? Well, quit that. Stop driving. Get help. You learn English by watching Cow and Chicken. Oh, so you learn American English then. Cow and Chicken. Why Cow and Chicken? You have zero knowledge as to whether or not you saw it. Oh, what Koki saw. Your tongue tastes weird now? Is it the bitter honey? That shouldn't be bitter. Get Kappa. You seem really mad at the Kappa whenever it was also like the other two that didn't line up either. Hey, Pincer. Oh my god, Whiskers, look. Ah, it got away. Interesting. So Koki, you learned how certain things are pronounced from that. But like whenever you're talking to like other people in English, that means you don't say stuff like crumpets and I'm sorry, how was it done, Freshy? Scone, right? I keep moving with that one somehow. Whatever. What, like a fun fact about shark anatomy? Depends on your definition of fun fact. Yes, scone. All right. Would I like it? I mean, sure. I mean, Sal hits me with random animal facts all the time, so why would you be any different? And the number doesn't matter, it's what you do with it. That's kind of it. Impressive, Freshy, impressive. Speaking of schlong, there's a very funny thing about 28 years later apparently going on. I haven't seen the movie, but apparently everybody has the same reaction to the some parts of that movie. The Alpha Zombies, yeah. I need to watch the movie just because I like 28 Days Later. But like the things I've been hearing about the Alpha Zombies. You saw a video on it earlier today? Freshy, you're too young for that. Avert your eyes. You can't find any examples? I'd prefer if you didn't send me any. Don't. I'll see the Alpha Zombies in due time. When it goes straight to DVD. And it is in ultra-wide HD for me to really take a gander. Why not? Because that's highly inappropriate, Freshy. It's nice to know that Fire and Leaf Green are still being just as brutal to me about my odds of finding shinies. Alright, let's go up again to recenter. There we go. Oh well, they can be a little off center so long as they're all the same area, roughly. That's a Dodo's. Also, don't forget to join the 20K raffle. Oh, come on. There we go. I'll say there is something that I do have kind of like not enabled right now for in the event something happens with a shiny here during Safari Week, so it's not like anything impressive by any means. But you'll know how many times I failed. Here's hoping that the whole week just isn't shiny failures. As Willie so willingly put one day. Don't worry, you can't find anything. Good. Don't put that in your search history either. Please do not put Alpha Zombie Dong in your search history. The school board will look at you weird. Don't worry, it's fine. I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't think that is. I'm just excited for the future movies to this, because it's already been revealed that there's going to be 2 more movies in the 28 series. One is supposedly coming in January, but we don't know when the 3rd one's coming. And I don't know about you, but usually turnaround of movies isn't that fast, so I think they were all kind of like working in tandem. Can't wait for the Zack Snyder cut of 28 years later. Look, I was watching a video of talking about like the movie's history and like talking about like the directors and like the book and like all that stuff like that. Because there was the person who wrote the movie script story also wrote like books previously that were kind of like very similar to it, because he loved like the zombie genre, and like Resident Evil ended up like reinvigorating the love for zombies. So granted, I know that 28 series isn't like zombies, it's rage virus, but still. But like one of the things I was talking about in the history, like near the end, was that whenever the director and the writer got back together again, that apparently it was for like 3 different movies, and this was the first of 3. So take my thing with a grain of salt.
Heyo, sending some luck your way. Dante's 91 love, Chimera love.
Thank you, David, so much for the shiny luck. I'm going to absolutely need it. As you can see, I've already gone over when Kai got his. But how are you doing today, David? And thank you for the, what, 4 months? Yeah, the 4 months of being subbed. Thank you so much for that. You're a sweet little bab. Wait, David, you're American. Take my side against the British. The British have been bullying me all day. Kai got lucky yesterday. Yeah, but what else is new? Kai always gets lucky. Also, sorry about the ad break that just is kicking in here in a moment. I mean, you're Canadian, but from the NA. Yeah, but you're also free from the clutches of England. You're North American. You're still American. I'll count it. You're honorary in the sense that you're in this chat and that's it. I don't think you want any kind of association with the USA at the current moment. I don't want association with the USA at this current moment. Bow and like the teal game thing. Yeah, exactly. You were shiny hunting Swinub, instead you got a shiny Rockruff? Ah, jealous. I mean, to be fair, I would rather have a shiny Altaria after evolving. Swinub, what? No, I'm thinking of Swablu. I mean, Swinub is an adorable little pig creature. Rockruff is still really cool, I do agree. Alright, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Random. I know that you were more excited about the Swinub. Have a good one, Freshie. Thank you for stopping by and engaging in this. Which version of Lycanroc do you think you're going to try and evolve it into, Random? Or do you think you're just going to keep a Rockruff? I say go for Dusk. Have fun with your Switch too, Freshie, and enjoy Mario Kart World. Since that's assuming that's what I'm assuming you're going to go do. You don't know? Well, Dusk is the coolest one, Random. I was just asking, like, which version of Lycanroc you were going to go with that Rockruff. And I was saying that Dusk, I think, is the best one to go for. The other thing? I don't remember. I mean, I was saying bye to Freshie. I did have a senior citizen moment and thought you said Swablu at first instead of Swinub. Oops. Oh yeah, raffle time. I have the memory of a goldfish. That's ADHD for you. Oh yeah, I also forgot to reply to Cat. Whoopsies. Alright, there we go. Alright, so none of these work. I'm really hoping that I can get a shiny at some point. I mean, we're 20,000 dry because of Articuno. Technically, I guess it's less than that. Nice gamble all, David. Remember, if you play it safe and steady, you can get to the top and name a shiny Pokemon. So depending on how my life plans go, if we ever get him. At least you got a shiny goal that you were trying to get. See, there you go. Silver linings, but on the, like, here's the thing though, Random. That's one less Rockruff you got a shiny hunt later. You know what I mean? Also, are you participating in Safari Week as well, Random, or are you just hunting in general? I don't know what games do and don't have Safari. I think it's just the most recent two that I think that don't, but I don't actually know. You're just hunting in general? Well, even more jealous then, man. take your wins, man. You could be like me. You could be here at nearly 1,000 encounters with no Pokemon. Oh, we can go up to the water now. You didn't even know that was a thing? Yeah, Safari Week. It's a whole thing. It's a community event where people just hunt in the Safari zones across the games. Alright, I need to get out of this grass, but I need everybody to be linked up. Where do I get out the water? Okay. Oh, of course. Alright. Yeah, it's been going on for a few years, I think since, 2014? It's been going on. Hi, Koki Char. How are you, buddy? How was your drive? Red light? Oh. You're pulling in me. How dare you? Red light. Green light. We're now playing a Squid Game. Alright, there we go. I love playing red light, green light at a game where I can get shot if I lose. Wow, only one didn't get it. Bro, how do other people get so fortunate with shiny hunting? I don't get it. I know it's all purely luck, but man, how do people do it? Here's another 20k. I mean, I guess it also helps hunting in, like, better odds games. Or games with actual, like, hunting methods, you know? Still, this... Man... Not even a nibble. Come on. There we go. I mean, in theory, I could hunt for another shiny Magikarp. I think Magikarp's appearing here with a old rod, right? Yeah, there you go, David. Yeah, all week it's going to be just 20,000 raffles, so if you ever want to get into the lead for the red orbs, now is absolutely certainly the time to do it. Koki's currently driving at the moment, random. He shouldn't be looking at his phone. He shouldn't be listening. He should be 2 hands on the wheel at all times. I wonder how the I wonder how the 8,000 odds things correlates to like this. Make you? Sir, I will, or boy, I will take your phone away. Your shiny Blitzel is evolving while not trading. Congratulations on your shiny Zebstrika. Dratini. Come on. I don't like waiting for like one game to not give me a Pokemon. There we go. 3 Sea Kings and a Dratini. Wild. I've noticed my games have not been lagging for a little while now. I think it's gotten used to being in the Safari Zone on 4 games. When does Gumi evolve? I can tell you real quick. Hold on. I don't know off the top of my head because I haven't played that generation of games. Level 40. Yeah, level 40. And then, and then it's at level, and then the next evolution's at level 50 in the rain. Not too far, I was. Dragons always take forever to level up. Or not level up, to evolve. Yeah, the in the rain is important. Yeah. Yep, and then like I said, random, the next evolution for, what, Gudra? I think, right? That's the final evolution? Is at level 50 in the rain. Or, yeah, level up past level 50 or level 50 and while it's in the rain. Just level up. Once you hit 50. Or I guess you could immediately evolve it at level 50. Though sometimes I like to look at the move list for Pokemon to see if they have a move that like would happen after they evolve that I would want. That sometimes potentially the evolution doesn't have. But also in certain circumstances, the Pokemon will actually get the move earlier. So like in the case of Sligo, it will get Muddy Water at level 56 while Gudra gets it at 58. I've had to do that a handful of times in a row. I've been playing through the games. Ooh, a Dragonair. I love seeing the Dragonairs just kind of show up. Dragonairs is such a pretty Pokemon. It's a shame it evolves into Dragonite. Like, Dratini is so cute, and then Dragonair is, like, adorable. If anything, Dragonair should evolve into, like, Melodic. You know what I mean? But instead we get Dragonite. Dragonite is cool, but it's so much different from Dragonair. Yeah, exactly. Like, Dragonite should be its own Pokemon. Like Druddigon. You know what I mean? It should be like its own Pokemon. Granted, I don't think the situation you could really fix at this point. Unless you, like, did a soft reboot of, like, Generation 1 and Gen 10 or something like that. Yeah, this is Dragonite, but from this universe. It is pretty wild that Feebas evolves into Melodic, the Pokemon known as Beauty. What everybody calls the fish ugly. But I guess both quote-unquote useless fish got to evolve into really cool Pokemon. Feebas into Melodic and Magikarp into Gyarados. It's wild that they did that twice. Like, they didn't just settle on it once. They had to do it a second time. With a Pokemon that's super hard to find. But also, they gave it an evolutionary typing that you can potentially not even get if you farm up its beauty. If you don't do it right, you can potentially lock yourself into even getting a melodic. I'm glad they changed that in the future generations of games. Fish into noodles. Oh boy. Now, when it comes to water Pokemon, I'm really hoping, or like fishing, or even like surfing Pokemon, I really, really want Dragonair Dratini to be the shiny one. Just because I like it's an adorable Pokemon. All right, okay, all right. Like, I'm not complaining, but I would prefer if, you know, you're gonna show up, please at least be shiny. Oh yeah, raffle time. Fish into noodles? Yeah, yeah. Gotta love the noodles. Oh boy. Ba, 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 da, da, ba, ba. You name me shiny Pokemon you catch after people in Twitch? Hey, the only Pokemon that I want to be named after is an Absol. Or a Giratina. Favorite Pokemon and favorite Legendary. Noodle. Just adds a noodle check to the screen. Okay. Alright, I see the flavor of the day is seeking. Yo, you just found a watch? Hey. Here's hoping it still works. Some watches are water resistant, or even waterproof. Ah, big noodle! Once again, the 5% are, I love seeing the Dragonairs. You don't care if it's a streamer, a Twitch chatter, moderator, or even a bot, they get a shiny. Noodle! Noodle! Now I'm just stuck saying noodles now. Wait, so what are you gonna name my bot after? Noodle. That's just gonna be the name of the entire stream next time. It's just Noodle. A +1, sure. Oh, everything appeared there. Ba, 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 ba. Noodles. As long as the Heracross for you, you're good with that. Is Heracross your favorite Pokemon, David? And then he's just shiny. Hell yeah. I was playing through Japanese Platinum last night because I still need to get the Ditto for Basuda methoding. And the rival's Heracross was messing me up because I forgot it had close combat. Like, even one of your shinies is named after Nightbot. Yeah, but Nightbot is a cool name. The thing about changing your name to... I'm not gonna say that. It's Heracross in French. Scarin? I don't know how I would say it in French. French is a hard language with all the silent letters. Noodle. You shall try. Also, often it's just your favorite Pokemon or Pokemon you catch. Ah. Yeah, that's kind of like... So like the reason why I have the thing where if Noodle, where if you get a if you get the most red orbs, or even just like the channel point redeem, like where you can name shinies, because I'm terrible at shiny naming, because I don't usually name my Pokemon. And so like that's why I kind of like give it up to you guys to like name them, because I am terrible with names. I think the only one I'm really going to actually name probably is Absol. Oh, I'm facing the right way. Come on. Wow. Alright, give me a nibble. Come on. Finally. A nibble after all these years. I should just like rebind my register button to X, so that way I can make this a little bit faster without having to have both hands on the keyboard, or the keyboard on the controller. Gonna continue with the swine up. Hey, maybe you'll get another Rockruff. And then you'll have both a Rockruff and a Lycanroc. And then you get another Rockruff, you could have two Lycanrocs, the different like the different forms of it. Cat messaged me again. All right, check 1000 is coming up, or the 1000th encounter is coming up. Or at least I think it's the 1000th. He had a Water Paldean Tauros outbreak yesterday. It was cool to get run over infinitely. Now you know what Simba feels. No. Yeah, I don't remember. Mufasa. Noodles. Yeah, now you know what Mufasa feels like, David. Big Noodle. God. Dragonair, so majestic. Imagine seeing that thing fly across the sky. Like your shiny you named Archie? Now you know how hot Mufasa feels. Oh, don't do this again. Don't give me just a bunch of nibbles. There's a reason why a lot of people like Hut in the Safari Zone with like a lot of different games. You got a shiny, but it wasn't marked or jumbo, so you reset. Man, you guys take shinies so for granted. Those new games have like ruined your perception of shinies. It's too easy in Scarlet and Violet? Yeah. It's 30 minutes for a shiny max, and like here I am, weeks, dry, no shiny whatsoever. You guys take shinies for granted. Yeah, I'll reset over a shiny. No big deal. I'll just get another one. This is why you give yourself some difficulty level? Makes it harder? You're telling me. You're telling me this, David. You're telling me. Mr. I don't have any shinies. I have like what, five or six in the span of essentially a year and a half. Meanwhile, you and Kai are like, see that shiny over there? I'm gonna reset over because I don't need it because it doesn't have a mark. Getting a shiny now is a phase, which is silly. Silly. Tell that to Game Freak. Silly. You can't even get the legendary shiny in the newer games. Dude, Seeking and Golding like to pop up a lot. When you get a shiny, you will freak out so you catch it. Yeah, so see? You at least respect it random. You may be a little disappointed in the Pokemon that you got because it wasn't the one that you were hunting, but you at least still got a shiny. You would hunt legendaries at 4,096 if I could. No, you hunted in 8,192 like a real man, David. Dude, I don't care. I'm just obviously memeing. But yeah, you do it like a man. You don't have retro games? You shiny hunt like a man. I went 20,000 deep under the sea for Articuno, and I still don't have the shiny. These games, these 8,000 games are where the men become even menner. You tried to do the hardest sword and shield hunts, the Reggies. So, well, I mean, I'm hunting them in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, so. What's so hard about the ones in Sword and Shield? Or, wait. Is that like the Alecki ones in Drago, or whatever it's called? Or are we talking about like the original 3? Got all of them except Drago ongoing, got them all under odds. But they often go over odds. So in Sword and Shield, that's where Reggie Alecki and Reggie Drago are? Is that what you're referring to, Dave, whenever you say the Reggies are the hardest hunts in Sword and Shield? Yeah? Oh, okay. Noodle. Why? I mean, so how are they hard? Can't you just soft reset? Noodle. Your reaction was you saying, "F off, PP. I don't want you." No joke. Yes, SR. Yeah. So what's so hard about it? Granted, other than losing your mind, but also your soft resets are quicker now because of the Switch too. Noodle. On the bright side though, there are some people that like only have luck with like getting like one specific shiny. Like there are people who will hunt, like let's say for a Dratini, and they'll just get back to back to back to back shiny Seekings or Goldings or something like that. Yeah, Regice in 13, Reggie Steel in 4, Reggie Rock in 2000 or something, and Reggie Alecki was over odds in the end at 6,044. You got Registeel and Regice in 4 and 13 soft resets? There's about to be an ad break, by the way. Yes? Then yeah, go over odds on Reggie Drago. Yeah. Nah, don't feel bad. Go over odds. It's just like whenever Kai got all 3 of his like legendary, whatever they are. I don't want to say beast or dog. I don't remember exactly what they are. The legendary courage or whatever. The legendary Triforce pieces, wherever those legendaries are. And then like he went like, you know, he's losing his mind over Magikarp. That I'm fine with. He probably will, and it's okay. I'm fine with going over odds too. I just don't like being in droughts like this. Like when every Pokemon, except for what, Snorlax, take forever, that's when I start getting upset because it's like, man, can I have one? How many is he with the carp? I don't know. I think he's like above 6,000 now or so. He might be in the 7,000. I haven't been to his streams lately. I've been trying to pop in here and there. Yeah, he's still under odds. I think. I haven't really been able to pop into his streams too much lately. Nothing to complain about then. No, I agree. But like, man. Where is my like back-to-back quick shinies, man? I mean, it's highly likely that while we're doing while we're doing Safari Week, I'm probably going to find a shiny and miss it. Like, this is probably going to be where my first missed shiny is. I mean, technically you could count Articuno because I stopped hunting it, but I wouldn't count that. Yeah, at Safari you often miss the shinies, yeah, which is why like if I see a shiny, I'm gonna be like, oh, look at that. But I'm not gonna be excited until I caught it. I'm gonna be upset if it flees anyway, but like I'm not gonna be like excited until I caught it. Noodle. Noodles. You kind of want to do a bug contest shiny if possible. So I'm still like new to the like fan community events, David. And I'm aware of the bug contest, but I don't know anything else about it. Other than, yo, yeah, you gotta go catch bug Pokemon. Noodle. The contest in chat. Oh, like specifically during the bug contest in the game. I thought it was another fan community thing. Like this. I played Gen 2, I think, through like one time. You have Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You know it's a Gen 4 game, but give you a chance. You could do it, and then do it. Like, honestly, whenever it comes to like shinies, I do hope everybody gets their shinies. But please, let me have one. Why do I gotta be the only one suffering? I have to be the least lucky person that's shiny hunted so far. Like I said, a year, and granted, I guess there could be like worse. But like 5? I'm gonna get a Seeking today. Noodle. Why? Because the overabundance of Seekings. Also, I forgot to go into the water. I was supposed to do that. Oh well. I kind of went on autopilot, didn't realize the time. Hey, another noodle. Oh well, I guess we'll just keep fishing for now. The next minute and a half or so. But why is Seeking? Koki wants me to get a Venonat. You're saying I'm gonna get a Seeking, even though you like Pinsir more. And I love Scyther. None of these are gonna shine. It's gonna be a Goldeen or a Slowpoke. You have so many hunts and paws, you just realized? That's how it goes. So far, the only one I have paused is just the Articuno. Like the Darkrai that I have on like my Platinum and like some other like offline hunts are more just like whenever I just do them rather than like pausing them or anything like that. Those are like all offline, so. Noodle. All right, we have time for one more set of 4. Wow. It'd probably help if I knew what the shinies look like in the Safari Zone. Alright. Okay, we should have enough steps to get into the third zone, which would be this one. And that also does have water, which I can get immediately. Okay. Oh, I guess I could have just gone back to, like, zone 1 and done it that way. Oh, God, now they're all out of sync. Yep. Well, I guess I gotta get an encounter on this one. Alright, nothing. Shiny Pokemon you're trying to evolve are your Bonsweet, your Goomy, your Igglybuff, Skiploom, and Swadloon. Okay, I have to move these individually. I can't move them all simultaneously. I'm gonna start, like, getting some of them in, like, really weird spots. Alright, yeah, so yeah, you're there, you're here. Alright, so that's 1. It's 2. Alright, that's 3. Out of curiosity, I was gonna ask David, what Pokemon do you have paused, but I understand. Gonna alert. Time to go do groceries. Have a great end of my stream. Thank you for stopping by, David. Hopefully groceries goes well. Give my regard to the missus. Hope you have fun grocery shopping. I know I actually usually do. Get some good foods, get some good noms. Oh, what Pokemon do you have paused? That's what the question was. All right, cool. Everyone over here. Oh, Chansey again. A Swinub almost made the shiny despawn, so Swinub almost canceled you having a shiny Swinub. Ultrasun and Moon, Type Null, and Poipole. Masuda Clobbopus, Reggie Draco, soft resets, and... Oh, I'm blanking what SS means. Oh, right, the SS, the SOS hunt, right? Is that what you mean? It's also, oh, sorry, I thought you said the hunt types earlier. So, Soul Silver route shiny challenge. Every route a shiny. Interesting. Sounds interesting. Well, yeah, I definitely think you should get back to it, you know? Don't want to miss all those shinies. Hey, oh yeah, Tauros is here too. Oh, well, I know you'll get back to them eventually, but yeah, like I said, have fun grocery shopping. Let's see here. Alright, it's 12:51. Okay. Let's see how many of these I'm actually able to get. Oh, hold on just a second. All right. Oh, no. Back up. I need to check how many steps I have left. Because I need to be able to get to the 4th area. Ooh, it might be a little close for the bottom too. If need be, I can always just come in again and swim over there. Alright, there we go. Ooh. You okay, computer? I literally turned one direction. Now you have X Kitty Paws, the Swinub. Aw. Why Kitty Paws? It's a pig, isn't it? Ba da ba ba. Okay. Oh boy. It's a person on Twitch, the names, remember? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, sorry, my my ASD kicked in like pretty hard and I kind of forgot how things work. Ba, da, ba. Hold on, it's just a sec. Your bond suite is evolving? Are you gonna, what's your bond suite called? Come on. Alright. Mori Hunter? What was that, Dead by Daylight content creator? What's that? No, I walked again. To be fair, I might just reset, like, the steps. Whenever, hold on a sec. Let me do another raffle for you guys. You now have 2 shiny steenies. Beautiful. We stand the steens. Oh, that's what Venomoth sounds like? I don't remember it sounding like that. Huh. Oh, just one moment. One moment, I gotta do something real quick. Oh, right, that's right. Alright, I'll get back to that later. No, everyone, why are you walking? No, stop walking. Wow, everybody's facing a different way, except for up. Bruh. Actually, hold on. Let me check something real quick. Area 4. Let me see if Area 4 has different Pokemon than we've already encountered. Oh, if I had the good rod, I could have also been doing Poliwags. All right, Gen 4 doesn't. Gen 4. Room 4 doesn't have anything different, so I think we'll probably end it with the water in this area. Oh, there's actually grass near the water. I go get the good rod forehead. No, I don't need it. Why would I want 100 Poliwags? There we go. Wow, so close. Almost had the whole lineage. Okay, we're all adjacent to water spaces, so. Oh, whoops. Nothing, man. Also, hi, Gyric. How are you doing today? You feeling the big wake? You hate it? I mean, I don't like being awake either. That's how you're doing? Well, hi. Hopefully I can give you some respite, you know? We have some British people here if you want to make fun of them. They're very understanding of it. No, they're probably lurking right now. Come on. There we go. UG's probably not gonna like the fact that we're only gonna be doing Safari Week this week, but I will. I'll get over it. It's been a while since we've had only like shiny hunting for a while. Oh boy, Cat just sent me a paragraph. Alright, I'll do a raffle real quick. And then after I respond to that, I'll resume this. Alright, well, I guess I'll wait for her to keep sending me messages until she's done. Are you trying to go for a Noctowl or just a Hoot Hoot in general? Just in general? What game are you hunting? You're getting shinies really quickly. It's obviously one of the newer ones. There. No, don't walk that way. Walk this way. Yeah, she's still going. Apparently work it today is just being an absolute menace. She must be on break or something. This much downtime for her to be able to message is a little odd. Okay. Come on. Come on. There we go. Not like how long it takes sometimes for these Pokemon to rise. I'll rise. There. Wow, that one was immediate. Took a step and it gave me a different Pokemon. I think I was mid-step when it appeared too. What's everyone's times? Alright. No, 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 no. Alright. Yeah, if they could all like appear like that in that order each time, that'd be great. Oh yeah, it's another raffle. Why does Rhyhorn sound like Onyx, maybe? Oh, whoops. Great, everyone's all out of sync now. Here, you missed her the first time, so here, hear it again. Hi, Koki. How are you? How was the trip home? Did you give Mom and Pop a big hug for me? Fancy. Who? Ma and Pop. You can't let Koki win. Oh, well, can't wait for Yep, Koki won. And then probably lost. Lost. Oh, Sal, why'd you do that? For solidarity? I think... Okay, I think she's done now. I think she's finished sending me the book that she wrote. So I think here in a minute I will, for like a minute and a half, I'll switch to just doing the fishing rod. Also, yeah, randoms, what, Bonsweet evolved? Right? The Steenie? Remember, everyone, for every gift sub you get to thank Cool Hat Gyric for it. Oh, I was telling Koki how your Bonsweet evolved, right? Question mark? Does Bonsweet evolve into Steenie? I don't know. I don't know many of the new generation's Pokemons. Pokemon. You're gonna blow me up? What did I do? No one's gifted a sub for you to have to worry about that. Oh, yeah, that you heard? Oh, okay. Wow, today is going to be a shinyless day, huh? Wow. First Safari Week stream, and it's going to be like this, huh? Alright. Alright, while I read this, we'll do fishing rod stuff. Since I have to scroll up a lot now. Oh, we got Noodle. Because I need to keep doing this while also, like, reading. Yeah, based on Rishi is having a absolutely astonishing day at work. Okay, can I get a nibble? I'm done reading now. Can I get a nibble? Oh, fine, thank you. There we go. The most recent shiny Pokemon you caught are... okay. That named the Bergmite. Banana King the Psyduck. Autumn Ferret the Golett. And McMatterson the Rock... Sorry, McMatterson the Rockruff and X Kitty Paws the Swinub. There you go. And you caught them all today, didn't you? Meanwhile, I'm over here suffering. Alright. Oh, I spoke on both the hooks. Not the Bergmite, though. Noodle. It was on one of Poke streams? Ah. Still, though, that's mad impressive. I need to pay attention more to when those ad breaks are kicking in. Sorry about that, guys. Come on. I'm fishing, and this should be like the last things of like the day. So give me a noodle. Give me a shiny noodle. A shiny noodle would be phenomenal. Oh, whoops. 2, 3. Of course I got the Goldeen. Oh, noodle. Oh, what does the shiny noodle look like? Oh, I should look at that again. Shiny noodle. Come on. Oh, the page wasn't a live page. I guess I hadn't been on the page for a while. Oh, it's pink. Wait, what's it look like in Gen 3? Oh, even more pink. Okay. And Dragonaire's is quite obvious. So it kind of goes from like a purplish color to a pink color. Okay. Pink noodle. Koki, are you going to participate in Safari Week? And if so, which game are you going to hunt in? Violet doesn't have Safari? Isn't that whole game like just one big Safari, though? Noodle. Ooh, bigger noodle. It's blue. Abadi abada. I mean, you could play one of the older games, Koki. I mean, just a theory. Just a suggestion, you know? Noodle. 20K raffle for you guys. Every time the Dratini is coming across the screen, I can't tell if it's pink or not. Noodle. Hook, nibble. I gotta say, I think so far this stream we are flea free. Two Sea Kings, huh? Dude, 3 Sea Kings? Come on. Do not give me a full set of Sea Kings. Don't do it. Get help. Don't do it. Nice, Koki. And it gave me a full suite of Sea Kings. Gotta love it. I think we're just gonna do fishing for like the last bit of time. Noodle. I think I'm probably gonna go for maybe another 20 or so minutes, and then I'll probably wrap up there. It is nice to actually like roam around the areas to like shiny hunt. It doesn't feel nearly as like bad, I guess is how I want to phrase it. Like we get to see all the different Pokemon, and each Pokemon that appears on screen really is just like an excitement. Noodle. Like anytime the Dratini appears on the screen, it's like sliding across because I really cannot tell if it's pink or not. It's like I'm just waiting for it to highlight. Noodle. I wonder where the pearl that Dragonair has comes from. Like it just out of nowhere just gets a pearl. Or a bead, I guess. A deep sea blue bead. Everyone gets a Goldeen. I was joking. I like seeing the Slowpoke though. But like, come on. Why did 3 of them have Goldeens? There's the 4th one. Alright. Goldeen, Seeking. Goldeen. Am I going to get a Seeking in the bottom left? Ooh. Oh yeah, here's another raffle. I forgot, it's every 25 for this. Actually, it might just be more beneficial to stop at 1400, but Noodle. Noodles. Yay. Sweet baby noodles. I need to know how Goldeen goes from like a pretty little fish to Cruella de Vil. Noodle. I guess that could also be my goal for Safari Week is getting a Dratini. Come on. Alright, we're just gonna do this real quick. Because it's taking too long to get a Pokemon. I think after 5 no nibbles, we'll just do that. Alright, 1. 2. Alright, there. I did it again! Oh, there it is. We had our first fleet. Oh, don't swim on it. Okay, when are you going to learn your lesson that you shouldn't always slot all? That's one. Alright. Slowpoke. Alright, one. Noodle. Alright, 2. 3. There. Oh, another noodle! Yay! It would be nice to get like a noodle here, due to the fact that like I don't want to have to like constantly hunt Ratinis from the game corner. Because technically it's sitting at 3 for us to like to have to hunt the Dratini from game corner. Break out. Break out. Break out. Break out. Ooh. No nickname for the Sea King. It's not very useful, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. Eesh noodle. Alright. Looks like 3. You always think the noodle is shiny? Yeah, yeah. Like I said, every time it's sliding across the screen, I think that it's shiny every time it's sliding across the screen until it lights up. Because they changed this color to blue in the newer games? Yeah. Well, because like Dragonair is blue in this. It's just Dratini that's kind of like that purplish color. Because Dragonair is blue. And you can't really mistake Dragonite. Dragonite's green. Like, whenever I looked on Cerebi to see what the Dratini looked like, I noticed it was blue, so... All Goldines. Thank you, Oprah. I wasn't fishing on one of them. Alright. Uh-huh. Alright. And this is the last one for fishing. Alright. Now, the bottom game was just not willing to give any Pokemon. Maybe I should go until I get a Dragonair just to show it. Oh well. Alright, here's another raffle. Alright. I think I'll keep going on this for now. And then whenever it hits 3 hours of streaming, I'll just walk around and move out the timer. The set timer. Noodle. I may or may not want the Dratini more than I want the Scyther. But also, I don't think Scyther even spawns in this room. Four different dimensional fishing. Noodle. Regardless if it looks like it's shiny or not sliding across the screen, it will always be such an adorable Pokemon. Too bad it's really hard to catch. Yeah, it seems like today is going to chalk up to being a Shinyless first day of the of Safari Week. But to be fair, what is to be expected? It's me we're talking about that's shiny hunting. I bet you, Koki, if you were to just come to the house one day and do this for me, you'd just get shinies left and right. They're waiting for a real, like, a real successor of the shiny to arrive. You're whack. Yeah, you just drove. You just drove. You need to relax. It started raining in real life and it started raining in the game at the same time. Yeah, didn't you know that Pokemon's based off real life? Whatever happens in the real world happens in game. My heart skipped a beat when I saw the Dratini. Once again. I hate that it's so similar to Pink. Another +1? How many points do you have? Amanda! Hi, Sal. Char Char. Alright, 132. Ba, 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 ba. 553. That is not that many points. Can you choosing to waste them on incrementing? Guess how many points you have? 869,000. All of them. That is also correct. That answer is also acceptable. Noodle. Close, but not quite. Oh, he has some of them, not all of them. Ah, yes. This is the future that we see whenever it comes to hunting shiny Feebas. The only difference is that we're going to have to find its space. Why are both of these about to go grass hunting? Nope, only one. Slowpoke. And a Nidoran female. Just do chain fishing in X and Y? Oh yeah, I forgot that's the thing, isn't it? Is that only in X and Y? Noodle. Freshwater noodle coming up. Might be an Oros too. Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Is that the same generation for those remakes? Is that why it would be an Oros? Oh, okay. I mean, then it would track. But to be fair, Fire Red and Leaf Green doesn't have time cycles. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, it's the remakes of Gen 3. Those are also 3DS games. You figured it out. Yeah, we're a long ways away from that generation of games. To be fair though, if I can just get through Gen 1 through 3, or really just Gen 1 and 3, I think I'll be fine. Once we can get through Gens 1 and 3, the rest of shiny hunting, minus very few specific edge cages like Jirachi, won't be that bad. Actually, I said Jirachi like Jirachi isn't a Gen 3 Pokemon. Noodle. I mean, I guess some Gen 2 Pokemon are gonna be pretty rough, like Celebi. Because since we're not gonna be playing the virtual console version of that through beta Golding. It's gonna be one of those situations where I'm probably gonna have to play the Japanese version of a Gen 2 game in order to, I think, Crystal, right? In order to get Celebi. I mean, if I can get a 3DS capture card with my 3DS, then we could do the virtual console version of the game, and then we don't have to worry about it being Japanese. But that requires me to get a 3DS capture card, and those are expensive. Also, don't forget to join the raffle. You still haven't gotten the Hoot Hoot? Shame. It's been a whole 15 minutes, random. Might as well just give up on the Hoot Hoot now. All right, fine. We'll go to 1500. I just really want like one of these Pokemon. Noodle. There's a different way I could do this. Do fish. If it misses, then do 10 turns. Then if it misses, do fish. It's doing that back and back. And then whatever I did before, like as the starting one, I need to do the opposite whenever I do it. That didn't even count. You got a Klondike bar? Aw, man. Jelly, my homie. Jelly. I mean, what would you do for a Klondike bar? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, alright. I guess technically going down would be the 11th, but oh well. Not really that pressed about it. Oh, I forgot to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm jealous of me too. Wish I had another one. Alright, they're good, but they're not that good. I mean, yeah, they are pretty good, but they're not that good. Noodle. And a bug. Oh, whoops. You like the mint ones? There's mint Klondike bars? Like, why though? Oh, wow, okay. One direction, huh? One shift. Noodle. Alright, last check. I want all noodles. See, King, you disappoint me. You're supposed to be a noodle. See, the other two games get it. Oh, wow. It's Seeking. You disappointed me again. All right. All right, so that's it. That's how we're going to wrap up the first day of Safari Week. I'll be back, I think, tomorrow for essentially another one. I think it's tomorrow. It should be. We'll be doing more safari hunting this week as a reminder. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant the ding dong. Oh, this is not good. Everyone, to the water. Really? You got another encounter? Oh, whoop, nope, you get off. Come on. Ding dong. There it is. And there we go. The safari game is over for the day. Alright. Can I get them all in the same place again? There we go. Yeah. So, you know, like I said, first day of safari hunting, we have, I think, 4 more days of just doing straight safari hunt streams, and that's it. After the safari hunt stuff, or after safari week, on the normal Pokemon days, we'll just go back to just what I originally was planning on doing, starting in Route 1. You can get a certain amount of checks and then go into the next route and so on and so forth. Unfortunately, I didn't shiny them on. You are correct, and it happens. My luck is non-existent. We all know this. But with that, I'm going to wrap up for the day. So for purposes of YouTube, thank you all for coming. I'll bid you all adieu, and memento mori. Have a happy safari week. I'll see you next time.